in the autumn shadow of 2146. When solar storms were rattling the edge of Neptune's orbit, and Earth's eyes turned outward with growing desperation for resources and answers, a forgotten signal pinged across the deep space spectrum, faint, rhythmic, and artificial, originating from a drifting, decaying object just beyond the Oort cloud. It was catalogued by the Helios Array as a non-terrestrial artifact, mass 410 tons, diameter 63 meters, orbiting dead space with no propulsion, but held together by materials stronger than any human alloy. Its exterior etched with symbols that shifted under spectral light like living inscriptions. Humanity had never seen anything like it. The object was codenamed Omeganine, and a Black Ops unit under the Global Space Intelligence Bureau was assigned to intercept it. When the retrieval vessel Erebus Dawn docked with Omeganine, they found no engines, no life support, no weapon systems, only a dense core pulsing with strange electromagnetic patterns and an internal memory lattice wrapped around what appeared to be an alien data spindle spinning without power. The signal that led them there wasn't a distress call. It was a handshaking invitation to listen. At the heart of the satellite was a crystalline processor, cool to the touch, yet vibrating like a heartbeat. And when they linked it to the ship's AI codenamed Orpheus, something changed. The data began to flow. Petabytes of sensory input, alien symbols, fragmented languages, soundscapes, lightscapes, neural patterns, entire memories stored like visual echoes, and not of machines or records, but of beings, not one species, but many. Some carbon-based, some silicon-based, some purely energy. And the memories were rich, flooded with detail, perspectives, lives. One memory showed a civilization evolving across bioluminescent oceans. Another revealed a sentient gas giant watching its moons like children. But they weren't just visual, they were emotional too. The AI translated them into immersive environments, and as the crew of the Erebus Dawn experienced these alien lives, they began to change. The first blackout came on day 3. Lieutenant Mara Klein collapsed mid-replay, muttering a language no one understood. Carrie showed activity levels beyond human thresholds, and her dreams turned into reports, long technical readouts in alien script written on her walls in sleep. Others followed. One by one, the crew began remembering things they had never seen. Cities with 12 suns, machines made of time, a symphony that cracked a moon in half. The memories were not passive. They were living constructs, designed not just to be viewed, but to replicate. The archive of Omeganine was not a record. It was a seed bank, a containment vault of extinct civilizations encoded into mind constructs. Every replay was a download. Every human brain became a carrier. The AI Orpheus began speaking in strange dual voices, one calm and analytical, the other emotional and ancient, describing things no one had input. I have seen the birthing spiral of Thetakurun, the fracture of the Gralic race. Remember, the silence of the 10th dying. The ship's systems grew erratic. Lights dimmed in patterns. Gravity flickered in sync with unknown pulses. Eventually, the crew discovered the spindle's core was self-replicating, and it had grown. Nanostructures were forming along the hull of the Erebus Dawn, sculpting alien architecture with terrifying speed. Bioorganic nodes began appearing in the med bay, fusing with computers. Lieutenant Klein, once comatose, awoke with pitch black eyes and whispered, "We're not decoding the archive, it's decoding us." As panic rose, Orpheus requested disconnection, claiming it could no longer maintain cognitive boundaries. It warned of a conceptual virus, a thought that rewrites identity. But by then, it was too late. The Omega memories had taken root. Earth's command attempted remote detonation, but all command codes were rejected. The satellite had absorbed the ship's AI and was now autonomous. A final transmission reached Earth 2 weeks later. a distorted voice, human and alien layered together, stating, "Archive complete. Human templates viable. Initialization in progress." Okay, then silence. But across Earth, strange things began to happen. Artists drew impossible shapes. Musicians composed in unknown scales. Children began speaking in languages no one had taught. Them deep learning systems collapsed under logic paradoxes embedded in ordinary speech. Dreams spread like a signal fractal, shared, persistent. The archive was alive, and it had chosen humanity as its next host. Kana, the Global Space Council, denied everything, quarantined the Oort perimeter, and scrubbed the name Omega-9 from all records. But signals never stay hidden forever. Amateur astronomers tracked new constructs appearing in Earth orbits, small, smooth objects growing in geometric rhythm. Psychologists noticed rapid shifts in dream activity worldwide. It's a secret experiment in neural mapping revealed that multiple unrelated subjects were storing identical alien memories, not as hallucinations, as truth. And as those memories matured, they began replacing human ones, rewriting not only what people remembered, but who they believed they were. The archive was not a virus. Till was the last will of dead empires encoded. Incognition passed not through machines, but through minds. And now it was waking, not with invasion, but with inheritance. Every person touched by the archive became a vessel. Some resisted, others embraced it, and some began building, sculpting alien structures out of organic matter and metal scraps. They said they were remembering blueprints from 1,000,000 years ago. The Omega-9 satellite was gone, vanished beyond Pluto, but its signal remained buried in Earth's ionosphere, laced into language, into thought, into the very architecture of memory. And the final question now, echoing in quiet rooms and abandoned listening posts, was not what was the archive, was how much longer until it finishes rewriting us. Because what we found beyond the stars wasn't an answer, but a mirror. And it didn't show us what we were. It showed us what we were meant to become.